This is the Garage News Desk, the stories with Michael Porter. Police apprehended a 30-year-old man on Tuesday, accused of raping a 5-year-old girl on Staten Island last month. Dominique Giles, of East Harlem, is charged with 5 counts of rape, 3 counts of sex abuse, 6 counts of endangering the welfare of a child, and forcible touching in the January 22nd attack. At about 5:38 a.m. on the day of the assault, a man raped a 5-year-old girl inside a home near Richmond Terrace and Sharp Avenue in Port Richmond, police said. The child was transported by EMS to Richmond University Medical Center for evaluation. 1 week after the rape, on January 29, police identified Giles as a suspect in the assault and released a mugshot of him to receive the public's help in bringing him into custody. Giles and the victim knew one another, according to a report from the New York Daily News. He will be arraigned in Staten Island criminal court. A woman was killed and a man was seriously injured Tuesday after they smashed a Tesla into a guardrail and flipped over in a fiery early morning crash along the FDR Drive, police said. The horrific crash unfolded around 3 a.m. as the white Tesla was traveling northbound at a high rate of speed near 71st Street. Police believe the woman was driving and the man was in the passenger seat when the vehicle hit the guardrail, overturned, broke into pieces, and erupted in flames. The impact ejected both victims onto the roadway, where they were found by responding police officers. The woman was pronounced dead, while the man, 26, was rushed to Weill Cornell Medicine's burn unit in serious condition, police said. Pieces of the vehicle were scattered on a debris field about 100 yards long. The FDR was shut down from 63rd to 96th Streets as police investigated throughout the morning. Police were combing through surveillance video from a nearby apartment building and Con Edison facility overlooking the FDR as the investigation continued. 10 detectives from the Nassau County Police Department have been cross-trained and sworn in as Immigration and Customs Enforcement (IC) agents to assist in the arrest and deportation of undocumented immigrants accused of committing crimes, officials announced Tuesday. This isn't about raids. This is targeted enforcement, Nassau County Executive Bruce Blakeman said at a news conference. Under the new initiative, after an arrest, ICE will take custody of the individual. If ICE is unable to do so, the suspect will be held in the county jail. We will make available jail cells to detain these individuals for 72 hours until they get a permanent detainment site or they are deported, Blakeman said. Blakeman explained his frustration with cases where arrests were made in the county but undocumented immigrants were later released. 6 illegal migrants burglarized the Long Island jewelry store. The judge had to release 5 of those 6, cut off their ankle monitors, and they were gone, Blakeman said. We're the first major county in the United States cross-designating and embedding our Nassau County detectives, Blakeman said. The 10 detectives now have federal authority to arrest and deport undocumented immigrants suspected of committing crimes. The New York Civil Liberties Union, NYCLU, criticized Nassau County Executive Bruce Blakeman's plan to deputize certain local law enforcement officers as IC agents, calling it a dangerous decision that will undermine public safety and needlessly enable ICE's cruelty. In a statement responding to the announcement, the NYCLU said that local law enforcement have no place doing ICE's bidding and enforcing laws outside their expertise. In fact, New York state law prohibits officers from holding someone for civil immigration purposes. The organization also called for transparency regarding the agreement's details and its implementation. Under President Donald Trump, officers have now been authorized to arrest people without legal status if they encountered them while searching for migrants targeted for removal. Under former President Joe Biden, such collateral arrests were banned. ICE averaged 311 daily arrests in the year ending September 30th, with numbers remaining steady in the early days of Trump's presidency. However, last Sunday. Arrests surged to 956, followed by 1,179 on Monday. Figures that, if sustained, would represent the highest daily average since ICE began keeping records. Trump also has lifted long-time guidelines that restricted ICE from operating at sensitive locations, such as schools, churches, or hospitals. The decision has raised concerns among migrants and advocates who fear children will be traumatized by seeing their parents arrested in the drop-off line at school, or that migrants needing medical care won't go to the hospital for fear of arrest. One man is the suspect in nearly a dozen burglaries across 3 boroughs since early December, the NYPD said Tuesday as they released images of him. The alleged thief has single-handedly raided at least 10 businesses in 2 months, 3 in Manhattan, 4 in Brooklyn, and 3 in Queens. In each case, he broke a lock to enter a building and steal cash and other valuables, police said. He usually operates overnight, but has also struck in the evening. In total, he's fled with roughly $10,450, as well as electronics, frying pots, and a safe box, according to cops. His targets include a juice shop in NoHo on December 1st, a nail salon in Long Island City on December 12th, another nail salon on the Upper East Side on December 14th, and a restaurant in Williamsburg on December 18th. A smoothie shop on the Upper East Side was also burglarized on December 23rd, followed by a snack shop in Bushwick on Christmas, and a nail salon in Astoria on December 28th. He hit 2 additional nail salons, in Astoria and Bushwick, on January 5th and January 6th before his most recent foray at a sushi restaurant in Homecrest on January 8th. No injuries were reported in the burglaries. Anyone with information is asked to call Crime Stoppers at 1-800-577-8477. This is the Garage News Desk, the stories. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourself. I am Michael Porter.